Played Lackey for a while. How do I roll dice again?
In the at the bottom of the log window, you can type /roll, and then uh, you can hit space. It'll roll 1d6, or you can put /roll space and then a number, and it'll roll that many.
Okay.
Haha! The
All
play is
right. Well,
mine.
there you go. That's my luck.
Let's see. So let's draw some cards. Man, robe's in my hand. What?
Oh, I should probably turn off your stream. Here we go. I want to listen to it, but then at the same time, I'm just gonna be listening to us repeatedly doing stuff. That, and I don't have to like look over at your hand. All right. What do I not want in this hand? I think actually I want everything in this hand.
I am shipping 4. Yeah, now that's a hand of stuff. And of things.
Okay.
Go ahead and reveal. Energize on the Fiethsing. I'm going to call a stone. We're going to play this bunny. I'll pass the turn. Oh, let me get our healths right.
Got a bunny. Alright, you got that taken care of. Okay, let's do this. Draw. Whoa. Too many draws. Go. No, I don't want to put a green marker on you. God. Back into the deck you go. Okay. Let's see, what do we have? Right. I will also call stone. We'll play that guy.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Oh. Okay. Untap. Call stone. No flying for the bunny this turn. This turn. Let's go ahead and put out this robe. Put it on Modal Bunny. Then let's go ahead and activate the Kaguya effect. That is not a treasury item.
No, it's not.
Putting it back. Well, let's swing in with a 2/4.
I'll take 2.
Whoops, my bad. I got jumpy. I'll leave you to do fix your own health. My bad.
Gotcha.
Yeah, then I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Cover. Call another stone. Alright. Let's see. Actually do things this turn. Let's do Sacred Bird. And then
It is, in fact, the word.
remove Energize token for a Torrent Elf.
Gotcha.
Draw a card through Torrent. Get an Elf. And go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pay 300 for that. So let's do the Kaguya effect again. That's a treasury item.
And it is.
That is just what the doctor ordered. Oh, and this was the target for the... So resonance trigger, this has +3/+3 in flying till the end of turn.
Right.
Seashore Fisherman. Then we will attack you for 700.
Yep.
Oh, wait, am I doing that? No, 500. 500.
Yeah, 500. I will block that with my bird.
Cool.
God, nobody plays that freaking fisherman.
I want to manipulate the top of my deck a lot.
That's fair. I'm not
I'm
arguing
passing the
with
turn
it.
after that.
Okay.
It's not something I've really messed with before, but this is a deck that's well incentivized to do as many Sensei's Divining Top effects as I can jam in here.
Oh, that's fair. I was looking at a lot of those cards earlier when I was dicking around with the fairy tale idea. Yeah, we'll call stone. Okay.
I also approve of you not putting matching basics in here.
Oh, of course not. All of the I tried to throw it. I literally just typed in Wind Magic Stone and put everything in there, at least one. All right, let's do. What do I have? 3 to work with. Let's see. Play a priest and a wise man. Make another elf. And go ahead.
Well then. I don't know what the top card of my deck is, so let's go ahead and tap this guy. Reveal the top card of your main deck. It is a creature card, so I'll put it back, and then I'll look at the top 4 and put them back in any order. Did you see what it was?
Yes.
Cool.
The top 4 cards of your main deck and put them in any order. In addition, put it in your hand. If it's a spell card, rest start, resonator.
Huh. Well, I want to draw that this turn. That next turn. Oh wait, no, none of the rest of this will matter. Good. I didn't want any of these on top except for the one I'm about to draw. So let's draw my card per turn. Recover. Yes, do I want to call a stone? Nah, this isn't the turn I want to flip. I don't have treasuries yet. Time for Campanella!
That is a thing. You Water Moon card.
Yeah, probably better just play it safe.
Nope.
Oh wait, no.
No?
We actually have a were-rabbit out.
Okay, there you go.
Which will trigger Friendship Kaguya to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Also, Bunny is once again flying, etc.
Right.
Let's play out that robe you know about. Put it on Flying Bunny. So she is currently +2, 4, 6, 9. So
Yes.
1,000 in the air.
Yeah, I'll banish my Guardian for that. So he won't deal damage.
Makes sense to me. Yeah, without knowing any more. Then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Let's see. Can I do anything? No, I cannot. Cover.
Yep.
Call another stone. So you gain. Let's see. 200 for each of these. So that's an extra 4. You're at 5, and then 2 from Pale Moon.
Yeah, she's getting plus 600 constantly at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 from both robes, and then 2 from the moon.
Let's see. Do I want to take another 1,000 next turn?
Assumes I hit another water stone.
Yeah. Wish you could see the dilemma in my hand currently. Yeah, we'll go ahead. I think we'll go ahead and dump that out. All brick.
Oh yeah, this guy's pretty out there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elves.
I have 6.
Did you count Fiethsing?
Fiethsing is an elf. Okay, never mind. That is 7.
You have to have resonators for the second 2 effects, but his +2/+2 is for each race elf card.
That's true. Okay.
I guess are rulers in your field? No, they're not. They're not, because otherwise they'd be destroyed by like weird stuff that doesn't destroy rulers. So
I was gonna say
the text would be race elf you control or something. That's right.
Something, yeah.
Because like the what's his name, Siegfried is if you control a dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind. You are correct. It was 6.
Yeah.
So he's
he's pretty hefty.
17.
Yeah, he's pretty hefty.
And yeah, you got all the words.
Let's see. He only gains all these benefits, unfortunately. Want to swing for 8?
Take it.
And go ahead.
Well then, let's do the thing.
That is not a treasury.
That's a bug. I shuffled last turn. Fine. What do we got in the top 4 here? Oh yeah.
Don't you have to tap the fisherman to do that though?
He's tapped right now.
Oh, okay. You did. Okay. My bad. I didn't see him tap for some reason. Blew right over my head.
So yeah, let's set it up like that. Draw my card per turn. Reveal to you this treasury item.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in my hand. And then untap.
Bloodstone.
Sorry, putting the markers on here. So no resonance trigger this turn. is fine. Let's go ahead and put this treasure item on this guy. Put out green, white, or green and a blue. Put out said flower you know about.
Mm-hmm.
And then trying to think of how I want to do this. Sequencing is weird. And then let's go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Draw. God damn it! I need to get a new mouse. Keeps like double clicking on me randomly. Alright, those are cards. Recover. Call another stone. Alright. You ready for some real big silliness?
Kinda, but also not entirely.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oberon.
Oh god, that's a lot of elves.
You'll make 3 more buddies. And then slap that one in the priest for a sliff. And create another elf.
Good lord.
Good lord. And then, so now the king, as we like to call him, now has 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he's a little big. He's 23. 23, 27. And let's see. He's going to slap your were-rabbit.
Which one?
Oh no, the apprentice.
Okay. Yeah.
And your apprentice was only at what was it? What was its defense?
700 power?
700. So you take 2,000.
No. Pierce doesn't work quite like that. Because you declared the target as that were-rabbit, that is where all damage goes. So in this case, it's like, it'd be the same as if you attacked me, and then I just declared no blocks.
Okay.
It all goes to the correct source.
All right, then. That is... Let's see. Can I do anything else here? Yeah, nothing else is, I guess, particularly scary. Go ahead and swing with my Wiseman as well.
It's got 800 attack?
800.
How many elves can attack?
Currently anything that's in the front half minus Oberon.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take 800.
Okay. And go ahead.
So, before we draw, Kaguya effect.
Nope.
Look at that there treasury item.
That is a Holy Lance. Cannot be targeted by darkness spells or darkness cards abilities. All damage will be dealt by darkness cards. Neat.
Yep. And then Fisherman's.
Fisherman.
You could have friends. Oh, look.
The Fisherman gets a Fisher Servant.
Yep. So we do the whole top 4 thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I clicked Graveyard.
It's pretty good. The only issue I would see, I guess, with this guy is just that he doesn't. That's kind of all he's good for, is just that ability.
I mean, if I wanted to stack it, I could also just be drawing cards.
I mean, yeah, you could do that as well, but it's an addition, put it in your hand. If it's a spell card. I guess the only downside would if it's just be a spell card. You don't get that top card. But even then, you still get the rest something.
Once you've looked at the top 4 once, though, it's pretty easy to stack it the way you want.
Right.
So let's play this robe out. Kaguya.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna pass the turn?
Question mark?
I'm trying to decide if there's like any good things I can do here. Now, this is not a turn to get. This is the waiting turn. Go ahead.
Okay. Drawing. Okay. This is the turn.
After you untap.
Okay.
Robe. That tapping 4 things to bounce Ulbrich to your hand.
Figured.
He was too big.
I mean, I'm not arguing with your decision. I'm just saying, I'm like, okay. I honestly expected it a little sooner, but flip. All right, get that off my board. I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
last turn I was safe with Moon.
Let's see.
Moon has banish for same effect mode. And then you went for the wear out, and I was like, oh, I'll take a rabbit to get the board set the way I want it.
With how things are, can you? Since I have 2, or no, I guess it's still the same, huh? I can't call a stone and judgment on the same turn.
Correct.
Standard.
Yeah. You
Standard rules.
choose one or the other.
Gotcha.
Actually, it's one of the extra rules for the format is you cannot call a stone on a turn you've performed judgment on a turn you've called a stone.
Gotcha.
We flipping to Fiethsing side.
We're flipping Fiethsing. And then, let's see. Don't have anything in my hand I would like to play yet. But we do have quite a bit of other things now. Alright. 5.
Let's go ahead and take that 5.
Another 5.
Yeah, let's just do this thing now.
You may put a wind light with 4 in your hand, or from your hand to the field, and you put 1/1 on each J/resonator you control.
Ah. So I guess first mode, put that out.
Yep.
I have not yet found a shortcut for putting a whole lot of markers on stuff.
Yeah, good luck.
Ah, not red. Okay, put a green, remove a red. Okay, and let's go ahead and block that guy with Campanella.
All right. And yes, let's see. So does Kaguya now have? So Kaguya now has an attack and defense.
No.
No, she just has counters.
Has 4 counters on herself.
Okay. Wasn't sure how that worked. Let's see. All right. Go ahead.
Well then.
Did you get that 5? That first 5?
Yeah, I got that first 5.
Okay.
Yay! More looking at the top of my deck. Cool, I'm fine with both of those cards. So let's pay a blue, play another robe, put robe on this spirit lady.
Yep.
Which, draw me a card.
Right.
Play this very large were-rabbit.
Okay.
Flying.
She gets 4 out of it. So 1, 2,
+4/+4 for each
4,
treasure. So I've got 1,
6,
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 4, 24. So she's a 3,000, 3,000. Then let's put another robe on this spirit lady to draw another card. Let's send her crashing into your tapped elf.
Okay.
Then I pass the turn because I don't want to die.
Okay. Draw. Cover. Call stone.
Okay.
Let's do. All right. 3 for Kriya.
Rest target elf j/prisoner gets +1/+1 till the end of turn. Total cost 1. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. Put it into your field instead. You have what, 3 left open after this?
4.
4.
Or yeah,
Oh,
4.
I guess you've got 4 with the elf.
Priest. Yeah.
Resolves.
Okay.
I may come to regret this choice.
I have so many to choose from. Oh yeah, this guy. We need him.
Well, that's not nice.
It's not. He goes into my hand. And then shuffle the deck up.
Yup.
Play a green. Play my bowman.
Well, let's tap this and this and this. Some greens. We'll exceed that.
Why can't I see the bottom of this card?
It's just cancel target spell. If you control the 3-drop original Fiethsing, draw a card.
Okay. I'll tap my elf and a wind for Final Breeze.
Huh. Oh, hold up. Let me tap my menus correctly, though. Top of graveyard. Yeah, I got nothing there. Oh, no, this goes back to my hand.
And you can't play spells for the rest of this turn.
Correct.
And then I will make 2 more elves.
So many elves.
So many elves. I'm really sad I can't play butterfly in this deck because I didn't throw in a light card, but unfortunate. All right, let's see now. So now we're going to, let's see, do I sit tight? You have left this thing. She's really problematic.
Who is?
Let's see. Yeah, go ahead for right now.
Oh. Well then.
And then let's see.
I guess at the end of your turn, sack this moon, return the addition breaker to your hand. Pale Moon is where it's at.
I can't use his ability yet. Go ahead.
Yep. So Fisherman's. Let's see. You're tapped out, or you've got 1 green.
I have 1 green.
Reveal to all top 1. Whoops, brain farted there for a second. Oh look, it's the other thing that does deck manipulation.
There you go. You don't have any moon though.
Oh yeah, there's the thing I need. I do not have an emote at the moment, so I'm not actually going to draw that one. Secretly giving away information here. Get this blasting thing. Okay, so let's see. So that's one. Sorry, I'm gonna move these around for just a second while I figure out how my mana works this turn efficiently. Cool. So remove a red marker. I'll move these back down now. So we're gonna play Longinus on this lady.
Okay. She doesn't have enough yet.
We are going to attack you with Spirit of Yggdrasil, who is currently 6, 10, 14.
Okay. Elf block.
Sure. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is 4, 28, 32. Oh, am I just going to be short? Oh, wait, no, plus another 5, so she's at 37. Because she's actually wearing that thing. So let's put on 2 more robes. For another plus 4. 41. So you've got no flyers, right?
No, I do not.
41 in the air.
Yep.
And then let's go ahead and Manifestation of Power to untap her and draw a card.
Yep.
Play another robe, put it on her, which adds 3, 4, 5. So now swing at you for like 46.
Yeah, that's good.
This is what Kaguya wants to do.
I mean, this is the dream, but
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I'm pretty sure like next turn you could have had me super dead.
Probably.
If you don't mind, what have you got in your hand?
So currently in my hand, I have both the Time Gazer and Timekeeper elves. I regret greatly not playing Sha Wu Jing a lot earlier. And then Albrecht
is that
and
the one? Is
Bowman.
that the one that does Chance or the one that does Additions and Regalia?
Chance.
Ugh.
I regret not playing him a little earlier, but I was greedy. So yeah, I probably should have just played him earlier, but I didn't think to. But yeah, good game. I unfortunately didn't pull the one Heavenly Gust that I have. That's probably, of course.
I thought it was possible. I was getting greedy, not getting the busted moon. But I was like, but I have this awesome were-rabbit.
Yeah, I have
I'm gonna
these
get punished
things.
one of these days.
And I also didn't draw the village, so I was like, well, not getting either of the things that I definitely need against this deck. And yep, there it is. And the best thing I had was like, oh, I wanted to just go hard last turn and be like, I'm just gonna drop Albrecht again and make him blow treasuries on it. But then I was like, well, shit, I'd much rather get Kriya and just get the Bowman so I could start picking things off if I can. But
Spirit of Yggdrasil plus robes, by the way.
very good.
Draw
I
card.
mean,
Draw
that was the whole thing of like, oh, Kaguya's gonna be real good, and then she's just too slow for the meta.
If your area is trying out Lapis Cluster at all, because one of the locals around here is like, let's just do Lapis Cluster, and just like try a different format, and she's pretty sick there. I made one guy regret his life choices.
That's beautiful. All right, do you want to play game 2?
Sure. I think that went fast enough. We got time for a game 2. So Control N. You'll have to reload your deck to yourself.
Yeah.
No surprise here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get these out of my hand. Not strictly correct, but yeah, we're keeping that. I like that card.
Oh.
Trying to decide if I want to keep this last card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll bottom 3. Those are cards.
Bottom 1. Okay.
I take it you are going first?
Yeah. Cobblestone. Play Elf on the Gusty Hill.
Nice.
Go ahead.
I do like that. So let's go ahead and just blind fire Kaguya's effect.
Shot in the dark.
Nope, it's that really big bunny lady from last time.
No, well, at least you'll get her. Gotta think.
Produce a green. Play this treasury item and pass.
Okay.
It's pretty much the ideal turn 1 stone with this hand.
Cobblestone. Play a brainless scarecrow.
Enter. Okay. Get some blockers. The Tin Man, by the way, is another card that is the sickest with robes.
Yeah. And swing 4.
Take 4. So let's see.
Or
Add 20, add 16.
and go ahead.
Call stone. Okay, by default you make blue. Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da-da-ba-dee. So let's go ahead and dispense with any mystery. Ooh, I do like that.
Nope. Where
I think at this point you just dislike anything that I like. Well, let's slow the pain down just a little bit. We're gonna play this Were Rabbit, and we're gonna bounce your Elf of Gusty Hill back to your hand.
Okay.
Then I'll pass the turn.
Card. God damn it. Quit doing that. Cover. Also. Play an elf.
Yep.
Play a
Play a
Torrent
second
elf.
Draw
Yeah.
a card.
Draw a card. Not that many cards. Make a token. And go ahead.
Okay. Blue source. Let's go ahead and pop off my energize counter.
Mm-hmm.
To play this lady.
I was hoping for the tree. The top 4 cards you deck and put them back in any order.
Okay, so do that, draw that per turn. That's on top. Cool. So then we're gonna surprise. I'm gonna hit this time. Let's get a robe.
Neat.
Robe Fest 2016 has begun. Then we're passing the turn.
I was gonna say you're a year behind. You might want to. It's 20 years. You're living in the past year, buddy.
Have you seen Kaguya's face? We're trying to live in the past right now. They need to print me a reason for her to be happy again.
Please.
At least the whoever does this Lackey plugin was kind enough not to make me look at the saddest version all the time.
That's fair. Call another stone. Play. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I'm gonna play an elf, and then I'm gonna play Shah.
Ooh, that is really good.
And get another elf.
Yep.
And then let's see. And then play a Tin Man.
Nice.
Go ahead.
So this time before we draw a card, Leaves of Yggdrasil. Put that in my hand. Card per turn. Gallstone. Put a screen by default. Let's play the Hair of Inaba. So I'll name a card, reveal the top 4 cards of my deck, put all revealed cards with that name in my hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna name. Reveal the top 4. Yeah. So I'm gonna name Will-o'-the-Wisp.
You're gonna get a Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Yes, I am. And it'll be real sad that I have to put away 2 of those other 3 items.
Yeah.
Moving the top 3 down. Because that's where they're supposed to be. Top of my deck, good. This lady puts on this leaf.
Okay.
Let's attack. Let's attack your elf, Elvish Priest.
Block with my
Sure.
trusty elf friend here.
Sure. Pass turn.
Oh boy. Recover. Pay 2. Play Refarth.
Yup. Free flip.
Free flip of Crimson Girl. Oh, my Tin Man gets an achievement counter.
Well done.
Everybody now gains 200, 200. Tin Man has plus 600, 600. And we're going to... Let's see, what else did I want to do here? Acquire 3. And I will play a Guide of Heaven with Awakening.
Yeah.
Get, let's see, what did I want to get? Do. What else did I want to get? This is a struggle.
It is real.
I have quite a few elves to choose from. Yeah, we definitely want her. I do have to reveal it.
So,
Want to get Fina?
yeah, it's real bad for me. So yeah, I've almost always played Haravina by just grabbing Resonators and just realized that she can totally put whatever cards you want. And in this deck, that means she could hypothetically draw me multiple robes.
Yes. And then we will make another elf. And then, let's see, so I'm at 200, 800. That's only 12. Swing with my Tin Man.
At me?
At you.
Feels like what this rabbit was born to do.
There
Oh wait, hold up. Let's recover it so it's not sitting in my graveyard tapped.
you go. And then, let's see. Go ahead and swing with Shah for 1,000.
Take 1,000.
And go ahead. Another Waterstone.
Yep. No way to manipulate the top of the deck this turn, so... Oh hey, that's a treasury item.
That is. Damn, why is that one so expensive? Oh, I guess because it's specific, I suppose.
Mm. It's from the original batch of treasury items.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, why is that one so expensive compared to like Robe of the Fire Rat, which is like 1?
Robe of the Fire Rat's 2.
Is it 2? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't
the original
remember.
Ones, there's only like a very there's most of like they're split amongst all the costs decently evenly.
Yeah.
How the heck do I get out of this? Did I call for a stone this turn? Yeah, I did. I just want more stones. Play that.
Mm-hmm.
Play that.
Mm-hmm.
Put on this bunny. Put on this bunny.
Bunny gets all the robes.
Bunny gets robes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Yep, that was how I wanted to do this. Pass turn.
All right. Draw a card. Recover. Call another stone. Let's do... Oh, I guess... Let's tap and... reveal to all the top of my deck. That's not an elf.
It is not.
Thanks, guy to heaven. You're doing your part right now. Really helping us out here. Go ahead and play Kriya.
Seal of Wind and Light?
That's fair. Yeah. I want Kriya to go off. Unless you awakened it. Did you awaken it? I
No,
wasn't paying
because you have Sha
Okay.
Wujang out.
Okay. Do. Goes into my hand. Play a cat.
Yeah.
Get another elf. Let's see. How big is this bitch now? 400, 400? Goodness. Goodness. Wait, did I call this thing Kriya?
You did, but it's the other one.
Yeah, it's Fina. Hold on. Let me put this elf back in my deck. I'm an idiot. Alright, here we go. I don't know why I called this thing Kriya. Silly.
Because you played Korea last game.
I did.
Yeah. And they're pretty similar.
They are pretty similar. They both look the same. They both have little dingles. Alright, so we're going to... Let's see, so 8. Oh boy. 11?
11 what?
You?
Which thing? Oh, this priest?
No, this elf.
Oh. Block with this rabbit.
Okay. Swing with my other untapped elf.
Take
Or
11.
11. Swing for 15.
Declare block.
So what are you at?
I'm at 55.
You're at 12. No,
Oh,
you're
her,
at
she's got 16. Does she?
12. So you've plus 400, 400. So you're at 12, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. right? Yeah, I'm doing math right. Okay. That's 1,000, right?
Yep.
And yeah, I'll trade. I think I'll trade my scarecrow for your leaf.
Yep. So she'll come back into play.
Mm-hmm.
We'll reveal the top 4 to myself again. None of those are saving the day.
Unfortunate.
I guess had I done things differently, maybe? Yeah, put them back like that.
All right, and I will pass my turn.
Draw a card. It's a robe.
That's a robe.
How do I not die?
How do you not die?
Well, we gotta flip this turn. Draw a card. I didn't leave enough mana up. Dang you, Shao Jing. It's too late to not play the Will of the Wisp, so... Okay, so if I can't play that... trying to figure out, like, how I actually get out of this game. I guess, so I can't play Will of the Wisp. Sorry. Do you mind if I do a take... it's too late for takebacks. So... what if these cards does stuff? We need a blocker. I guess.
I suppose.
Pass the turn.
All right. Draw. No. That is unfortunate. Cover.
Mm-hmm.
All a stone. Play a little Red Riding Hood.
Yep.
And your things have flying? So we're going to pay 1 and inheritance my torrent elf.
Yeah.
So he'll gain +6/+6 and flying till the end of turn.
Yep.
And then 21 in the air.
Bounce Korea or bounce Fina.
Okay. So I can't do math.
He's +6, 7, 8. He's +8 right now.
So 8.
And let's go ahead and rest this last robe to give him -200, -0. Oh wait, nope, that doesn't work right now.
Nope.
So take
13.
13.
Replay my Fina.
Yep.
Get another elf.
You guys still playing?
Swing for 11.
Block with Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Mm-hmm. Gain 11.
Yep.
Swing for another 11.
Block.
Mm-hmm. And swing for another 11.
Block here.
I will pay that last green, banish my familiar, and destroy your Water Wind Knight.
940.
And 1,000.
Yep.
51.8.
4, 8, 2, 1,400. 1,000. And 1,200.
Stop being a meanie.
Go ahead.
I needed to have played this just a couple turns earlier.
Oh God!
Because it would have been what? 700. Last turn it could have been 700, then 800. Let's see. 700, 800. 700, 800, 11.
Well, you gotta remember, I played most of
Like 17, and I actually had another robe in hand.
Oh man. Whew. It was a little dicey. Thank you. See? Playing Shaw a little earlier. Saved my butt.
And having that final breeze again.
Again. You know, it was also in my hand too. Good old Elbrick. Oh man. But Guide of Heaven with Fina. Ah, that's so good. That felt real good.
No, where were my challenges, man? Where were my challenges? There are 5 of them.
Oh man.
Do you know how challenged you would have been?
Oh man, and I was gonna next turn was gonna be a Whispers into a Spirit of Wind. That would have been perfect. Oh man. Kind of sad I didn't see him any of my feast things though. Like not a one.
This is where I want to be.
Draw anytime, draw a card. You control Fireboard treasure to return all resident creatures your opponent controls to their owner's hands instead. Oh man. I was honestly, you know what I was kind of like afraid of was with all my elves and everything, I'm like, Frank would be the person to play like Overlord's Decree and just be like elves, and I'll be like, oh no.
No, like, at least in most decks, there's no reason to play that over Rising from the Depths.
Right. Well, it's cheaper.
No, they're both 4-drops.
Well, I mean, what? Rising,
you're thinking of the Awakened mode. You can just pay 4 to rise, bounce everything.
Well, yeah, but like, I don't know. That seems kind of
4 for a Wrath of God?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the going rate.
I guess at least the Rising just is indiscriminate. It's not just, it wouldn't just be elves, it'd be all of my fairy tales and all that other junk. So, that's fair.
But it is not in here. I'm trying to see what I actually have for, like, handling super wide boards. And we might just be on the challenges or bust game. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I had Sinbad in the deck at first, but then I was like, he's good, but I don't really have as many like instances where I would draw outside of draw phase, so I was just like, I'll skip on him. Maybe if I was playing your deck, Sinbad would be really good. But
remind me, which one is Sinbad?
Sinbad's the one that
is he the one who replaces your draw step with like Pump, Break an Addition, or something else?
So he gives all of your Addition Resonator cards in your hand quick cast.
Okay.
And if you would draw outside of your draw phase, you can skip it. And if you do, you can deal 300 damage to a Resonator, pump a Resonator by 4/4, or destroy target Addition. And he's only a 2-drop. So, but the only things I have really in my deck to like draw cards are like the cats and Torrent Elf, and then like Time Gazer Elf. That's about it. Everything else is like you pull things from your deck. So, little, not as well, but that was fun. I had a lot of fun. I didn't get to the crappy thing about playing like a 60 card deck though is a lot of cards you just don't see.
There's definitely some of that, and you have to plan around enough of that you have essentially some redundancy in effects. Mm-hmm. But it's also the case that it's a format where card draw is really important.
Yeah, which I like your approach to things, whereas I was just looking through. So I was trying to make like Friend Kaguya and Valk work, which was doing okay. I was gonna kind of go for a fairy tales with like as well as awakening abilities to try and like get as much out of Friend Kaguya as I could.
Yeah.
And then just have both fire, wind, water, and green/moon to play around with for colors and everything. But I kind of found that like doing 4 colors is a little difficult for stone base.
That color combination should actually be pretty easy to make consistent, just because of how much fixing you've got. Like,
yeah, I mean,
it makes all of your moonstones produce green, so you can make it to where you have like almost guaranteed access to green, and then you can use Valkyrie Alice's ability to go find deep blue to always make sure all your blue. Basically, if you build yourself base green blue, you'll have almost constant access to those 2 colors, and you'll pretty quickly get your basically. If you fill your low drops with like your base colors, essentially, by the time you reach your high drops, you'll have drawn your splash colors.
Right. But as I was looking through that, and I was looking through fairy tales, I was like, oh, right. There were a bunch of like green fairy tales that were really good, like, and stuff that does a lot of good things for you, like the Hansel Gretel combos. The old like Yellow Brick Road with like Dorothy and all the other Oz fairy tales were all green, and then I was like, and then I could just toss Elves in there and then play Fiethsing and Little Red, and then just like, what am I getting more of? Okay, cool. I flipped that ruler. So, yeah, that worked out decently well.
Yep. Elves is a really powerful tribe for this one, just because of the sheer like. There's a lot of elves out there.
Yeah.
Um,
And the only real, I think the
elves
only
and fairy tales, or I think offhand, like the two like strongest tribal decks.
the only thing I would agree. Maybe knights are kind of like they're like a third.
Knights are good, and they have a really powerful ruler. It's just that knights don't have quite enough to fill a deck. Like,
Yeah, you'd have to throw in a lot of like extra things into it. But I think if we play this again, I think knights might be my next thing just to play around with. Especially because I can just play like. Wasn't there a knight specific? There's a knight specific Valhalla ruler, wasn't there? King Arthur.
Yeah.
Or Apollon.
Let me. New deck.
No, he destroys all dragons and demons. Never mind. Arthur. It's not how you say Arthur.
Hold up, it's Control N for new game, and then. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen real quick.
Okay.
There's my hand. Whoop. So yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, it's expensive to flip, but your Knights of the Round all act as mana dorks. You can tap to recover and butt pump one of your knights. The nice thing is like it is a really like cohesive deck because even though there's not a ton of knights, his backside has a whole separate battle plan that works nicely. Because basically on his backside he turns into Voltron.
Right. He gets all ridiculous and everything. What? Okay, there goes. Ares. All the Knights of the Resident table gain 100. You can put any number of additional Resonator cards in your hand. You can graveyard on this card.
Knights.
Each Resonator on the card affects this card as though this card is a Resonator. And produce light for each one on your field. So yeah, he might be really fun to play around with. Especially since like CMF we had a bunch of Resonator additions and stuff.
Well, and he's one like Knights overall are one that's like much stronger. Admittedly, if your whatever play group you're playing with does want to play Valhalla cards, because there are also a good dozen Knights or Knights of the Round Table based cards in Valhalla.
Right.
Including one of my favorites. Like not necessarily a great card, but I just like this card a lot.
This was fun. I liked this a lot. I like the dynamic of combining two different things. Yeah. Hey, white, banish this card, destroy target resident. Yeah, that's not bad.
Like it's not super efficient, but I mean, it's by the artist who did the original who did Val 2.
Yeah.
You can always tell because this artist has an obsession with like weird hip place or like weird hip stance and these like awesome lances
and really cool like but fluid armor.
Yes. Yeah, I think I've got the next couple weeks scheduled, but you're also always welcome to jump back on stream with me if you want to play another round on camera.
Are you doing anything? Are you coming to Arizona?
I will not be. I think the only events left for me this year, outside of some sort of placement at that event and earning further access, is Gen Con.
Okay.
And that's assuming Gen Con even fires. That
right.
place is so packed they have to actually like manage to get enough space to run the big event.
Right. I know they're fighting for extra space around there right now. But yeah, hopefully, shameless plug. Please come if you guys are interested in watching this. Please come join our Facebook group that Frank set up, where we're talking about deck ideas and maybe brainstorming about things. If you have questions and stuff, go ahead and you can hop in there and join the conversation.
That's all I had for this evening. Thanks for joining me. It's almost my bedtime here. I'm an old person now.
I had a late evening yesterday, so I'm on the West Coast, of course, so it's still relatively early here. I gotta go get food really quick. My wife's starting to yell at me about she's hungry. So
Enjoy.
yeah, thanks for inviting me.